Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Tim McGrath, and I'm with Alex Quartz, and we're grateful to be able to have this podcast and share what Lord has for us to share with you. We're from the First Baptist Church, and we invite you to come and join us. Sunday school at 10 a.m., worship at 11, and a Bible study that we have on Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. And we come back together at Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And so we invite you to come and join us. This being Memorial Day weekend, I'm reminded of a account in the Bible. Joshua had taken, we know that has taken the place of Moses because Moses had died, and therefore he continued to lead the people of Israel to the Promised Land. And they were at the River Jordan in Joshua chapter 3, and they come up to the River Jordan, and it was in flood state. And they're wondering how they're going to be able to cross the water with the Ark of the Covenant that they had. And so Joshua, Lord told Joshua what was going to happen. And he told him that God said in verse 13 of chapter 3, "And it shall come to pass, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests that bear the ark of the Lord of all the earth shall rest in the waters of Jordan, that the waters of Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that shall come down from above, and they shall stand upon a heap." And so it came to pass, verse 14, when the people removed from their tents to pass over the Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark and the covenant before the people. And as they bare the ark were come into the Jordan, and the feet of the priest that bare the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, for the Jordan overflows all his banks all time of harvest, that the waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon a heap very far from the city of Adam, that is beside Zaretan, and whose that came down towards the sea and the plain. Even the salt sea failed and were cut off, and the people passed over right across the Jordan. And the priests that bare the ark of the covenant stood on firm dry ground in the midst of Jordan, and all Israel passed over on dry ground until the people were passed clean over the Jordan. This I'm always think about this, Alex, is that we hear what God, when God speaks, we think we listen, but it's really interesting. The Lord said, and as we read here, that they had to, as soon as the soles of the feet bear and rest in the waters, then he would allow them to pass. Well, I don't know about you, Alex, but if I would have been me, I kind of think what I would have done was as I got to the Jordan, I would have waited. Well, Lord, open the waters like you said, and wait. Lord, I believe what you say. You said you would open up the waters. I trust that you will. Wait. Lord, is there something I've done wrong? Because you ain't done what you said you would do. What is it that you're telling me? Well, they didn't listen to what God said. He said, if you step your feet in the water, then I will open up the water. And I think that that's a lot of our problems today. We say we trust God, but do we believe God at His word? And as we know, the priest stepped their feet in the water, and the Lord passed on dry ground.